Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. All right, we good? Great. All right, so let me change one thing though. All right, how that sound? That should be fine, I think. I hear something. Hold on. Being half, I'm done doing what All right, my bad. Let me see. Back to it. All right, so when we last left off on, well, first I actually need to do welcome back to Anima, Gate of Memories. So when we last left off, we was trapped in a boss fight, and that boss is waiting for us. He waiting to clap them cheeks again. But you know, we're gonna see what happens. Maybe I'll beat him this time. Y'all can let me know if the sound is good. Damn. Every sound I make, this mic picks up.
Babe.
I know. It's him again.
It's too late for Ramatek. I have already destroyed it. You won't be able to reclaim it now.
So you can talk after all. Who are you? Are you one of the messengers?
You are the ones who call me that, but yes, I suppose that you could say that I am one of them.
Are you the one behind all of this? The one who brought us to the tower?
Maybe you really don't know anything. Maybe you are just another pawn. But even then, it doesn't matter. You must be stopped. Your world won't be saved.
You monster.
Enough. We don't have time. This place won't hold itself much longer without Ramatek around.
You. Leave her out of this. I'm sorry. I know that you want the cool guy spot in this drama. You even brought your own attire. Nice coat, by the way. But the role is already taken.
Dark Messiah, I'm afraid that letting her out won't be possible.
You really don't know who you are messing with, boy.
Let's end this. your story.
So from what I'm told, most people just attack from a distance. I have the right idea last time I So much for that.
this place. It can't hold itself together anymore.
Hold up. There we go.
You were saved by the bell, pal.
And so, the story goes on for you. Just a little more. Girl, you should wonder if you really want to become an instrument of salvation.
What?
What are you talking about?
The dream becomes more lucid. The little girl is inside the huge room. There's nothing there. Only a strange book, hanging from the walls wrapped in old chains. Everything has become silent outside. And for a moment, the child thinks that maybe she's finally found a safe place to hide. But she also feels that she is not alone. Slowly, the little girl extends her small arm towards the book. Darkness, wrath, loneliness. Everything that fills the place comes from it, and she feels that that book is also lost. Before her little fingers reach the cover, the sound of the door opening behind her makes the child freeze in terror. One of them has found her. And again, the dream becomes a nightmare. Again? This is becoming repetitive.
Yeah, it's losing its edge. Are you okay, baby? You seem to be having a pretty awful dream.
You can bet it was bad. You were in it. And I already told you I don't need you to worry about me.
Hold on, let me see something. That should be better. Yeah, that's a lot better, actually.
That's the spirit.
Messenger essence obtained. Any idea what the Nameless wants?
Do you have any idea what the nameless messenger wants?
Hold on, let me see one more thing now, cause all right.
No more than you. But that guy is crazy powerful. I feel that he has not showed us all he's got. He's going easy on us. And that really pisses me off.
You don't say.
What he said to us. An instrument of salvation. That's exactly the same thing Lady said. I wonder how this is all connected.
It's all connected.
Don't concern yourself with that. We don't have all the pieces yet. We'll face him again.
Let me see one thing though. All right. What about now? Hmm. Turn that game audio down. We should be fine then. Nothing else to say. Huh. See what she gotta say. The phone itself is pretty low. So, if it sounds funny on there, it's whatever.
My lady, there's something I need to ask you. We just met a strange messenger who talked about me becoming an instrument of salvation, and Lady said something similar about herself. I was wondering if you had heard something like that before?
In the past, we used that term to talk about people who performed an immeasurable sacrifice to end the war in the shadow. I myself have been called thus, having forfeited my body to stop the first evil. However, I doubt that this can be the same case. He must be talking about something we can't understand yet. If he is alive, maybe it would be wise to inquire about it when you meet him again.
My lord, a new messenger has been destroyed. However, this time it wasn't my work. A nameless entity did it. One which has identified himself as a messenger. He was the one who killed Lady.
From what you are saying, Bearer of Calamities, that entity was here before this whole place was summoned. He may be the source of all this, the one who wishes to see the omen fulfilled.
We can't be sure yet, but he was talking about me becoming an instrument of salvation. I was wondering if the Grimoire prophecy mentioned something similar to that.
No, this is the first time that I've heard such a term. But it doesn't matter. Destroy that creature on sight. There is a good chance that all this could be stopped if he is defeated. Now take this and go. You have much to do.
Damn, on site. Shit. Get his ass out of here. Immediately. He sickens me.
These seals are really powerful.
Going the wrong way anyways. This is where I meant to go, right over here. We have to go to tier 3 now. So, yeah, let's do that. The one tier I was actually on before I went to tier 2. Surprisingly.
I don't know what this place is. I don't think I can help you anymore.
I don't know what the hell that clicking noise is. I'd love to know though. You see that thing running? Shoot him. Oh, what's this? Lost Tone. Core of the fantasy? The hell is that? Pendant with the potential, well, pendant with the portrait of a small child and his mother. It resonates with something far away. Maybe if it's used in the appropriate place. I don't know what that last piece is. Let me look. This is how you know whether you got all the pieces or not. Go to Messenger, and you go to Compel. You missing one. So, Ramatech.
People say everything that inhabits the world has a destined fate long before it exists. If that's true, there was a reason why Ramatek UI Del Lux would never know the relaxed life that was meant for him as the eldest child of a noble family of the highest rank. He was just 4 years old when he was sent by his father to the Cathedral of Aranis. For centuries, The ancient building received the firstborn children of some of the most important bloodlines, unique lineages endowed with exceptional qualities. The cathedral was not an academy, nor anything similar. Its inhabitants could never leave the premises. Once there, those great doors would never let them leave. The children, and of course Ramatek, would take a long time to understand the reason they were held there. Araness was unique, perhaps the most important place in the world. It was a cathedral in name only. No worship took place there. It was a prison for a creature that none of them could understand. Ramatek felt as captive as the thing the inhabitants of Araness were guarding. As a child, he found it truly difficult to understand why he should devote his whole life to becoming a jailer. He cared little that the prisoner, which they called the entity, could bring about the end of the world. How could Ramatek want to protect a world that he had not even been able to know? All of these concerns were at the forefront of his mind while he was driven with the other children to the inner containment chambers. When the huge sealed doors opened, Ramatek beheld for the first time the appearance of the prisoner. It was a huge lump of meat that did not even remotely resemble a humanoid form. He had read that it was the remains of an ancient deity, the body of an unholy god who died trying to reach the world. Another strong impact shook the central structure of the cathedral. The attack was more powerful than the previous one, which meant it was just a matter of time until they would surpass Araness's mystical defenses. Somehow, these creatures had discovered the existence of the sanctuary and its prisoner. Those who lurk in the shadows had lost their leader not long ago, and they probably thought that the entity sealed in the cathedral would allow them to rise against the world for a second time. Ramatek had lived his whole life within these walls. Despite his childish reticence, he had come to love them as much as he loved all the people who were at his side. It was ironic that only now, when everything was in danger, he realized his true feelings. The priest was not a normal person and was perfectly trained. Acting swiftly, he went to the chambers where the prisoner was locked and began diverting part of the supernatural power of the seals to the external protections of the building. It was a risky move, but would allow Araness to resist the attack with minimal effort. Just an instant before the system was activated, a huge explosion destroyed the entire cathedral, causing the whole place to come down, crushing Ramatek and everything around him.
Damn!
Terrified, Ramatek tried to move, but his body was trapped by debris. Above him, the bloody meat mass of the prisoner, impaled by some broken columns, writhed and twisted, tearing its flesh. The blood of the creature began to spout from its wounds, and Ramatek could only watch helplessly as it slipped between the fallen stones towards him. After a few seconds that felt like a lifetime, the blood spilled over his face and ran down his forehead to reach the corners of his eyes. Blinded, the priest screamed in pure horror until everything fell silent. When he opened his eyes, the world was not the same anymore. In an instant, the rocks that blocked his body became ashes, and the dark form of the priest rose between them. What stood there was no longer a person, not even a mortal being. Ramatek looked at what was left of the prisoner. None of the priests of Araness ever understood the truth. That was not a god, only discarded remains. Confused, the priest went to the door, exterminating both the attackers and all the survivors on his way. For him, none of them were people anymore. He saw only blots on the move. It had been 10 years since Ramatek left Araness, after what he considered his awakening. With some melancholy, the dark priest stared at the ruins around him. His eyes perceived everything as only he could. An environment in which the material and the spiritual world formed a swirling chaos. That abomination was something that Ramatek had learned to hate, and its mere vision upset him so much that with a slight fit of rage, he destroyed what remained of the central chamber of the cathedral. While fragments of the walls fell around him and turned to ashes, the priest wondered again how he could have been so blind his whole life. Like 1,000 times in the past, he silently thanked his God for blessing him, for opening his eyes to the truth. Existence was a sin. The whole creation must disappear. That absolute truth, which only he understood, had become his gospel, an intrinsic part of his own nature. It had been 10 years since Ramatek left Aranis, after
And
what he considered
press the
his
button.
awakening. With some melancholy, the dark priest stared at the ruins around him. His eyes perceived everything as only he could. An environment in which the material and the spiritual world formed a swirling chaos. That abomination was something that Ramatek had learned to hate, and its mere vision upset him so much that with a slight fit of rage, he destroyed what remained of the central chamber of the cathedral. While fragments of the walls fell around him and turned to ashes, the priest wondered again how he could have been so blind his whole life. Like 1,000 times in the past, he silently thanked his God for blessing him, for opening his eyes to the truth. Existence was a sin. The whole creation must disappear. That absolute truth, which only he understood, had become his gospel, an intrinsic part of his own nature. The world, in its folly, would consider him insane and would try to stop him, but they could not. Nothing could. Someday, he would awaken the only God. Someday, the whole existence would come to an end. That was his destiny.
The destiny. Okay, I know what that clicking is now. It's picking up my controller. Gotta find that last soul. I mean, we could go fight the boss, but I want that last soul. It's where we go to fight the boss, so no, we don't have to be here. Damn. I don't think it's anything up here anyways, but I gotta check. It just saved. That's weird. We already been here, so that's not important. Just want the last soul. Try to heart of the mountain again. I'm clearly missing something, and I couldn't tell you what it is. We already been there. Ain't no point in going back there. Alright, I have to look now. Hold on. Okay. I see. That's what we needed. The cord breaks.
Jonathan floated around, watching the world beneath his feet, and created a cup of tea out of thin air. For him, everything was just a toy, a huge playroom full of pieces to entertain him and mitigate his eternal monotony. As he took the first sip, Jonathan thought it was increasingly difficult to find something funny to distract himself with lately. He had tried dozens of characters, playing both hero and villain, helping thousands of people and sentencing just as many others to horrible fates. Light, darkness, weren't they just different aspects of the same thing? No matter how much time passed, Jonathan would not change. He wasn't an adult in a child's body, but a child frozen in time, one that would never grow, an aspect of fantasy itself. What should he do now to have fun?
Failed memory obtained. Okay, so Now we need to go to hidden meta. Let me see something anyways. Yeah.
Jonathan.
Hail and well met. Had I known thy arrival would be so swift, I would have prepared us some tea. Whither art mine manners?
Koppel. I've heard about you.
Thou flatterest me. But please, calleth me Jonathan. I hath also heard about ye, the legendary Ergo Mundus, and its beauteous nameless owner. Thou art even lovelier than they hath said.
Are you behind all of this? You created Arcane?
My most humble apologies. I fear thou art mistaken. I have been invited hither the same as thee.
You are one of the most powerful known entities, Jonathan. You expect me to believe you're here by chance?
This place hath calleth me. I heard its voice, and hither I am.
Get out of here, Jonathan. I have seen part of your life. I don't want to be forced to destroy you.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Thine offer is much appreciated. However, 'tis futile. Not only can thy power not penetrate mine defenses, in truth, I needeth the book thou art carrying.
Is this some kind of joke?
This place doth offer me power. Power to do what I wish. In exchange, I needeth thee to cease to exist, Sir Ergo. I shall hence obtain the advantage I require to best the others. Verily, some of us art terrifying.
What do you mean?
It matters not. Alas, milady, I have given thee a chance. Ah, what a joyously festive event awaits!
Damn. Okay. Just like the enemies in this area. Okay. Oh. What is he doing? What the hell am I supposed to do there? The fuck? I don't like how the health works on this game. It's damn near like it ain't no point in healing. Hold on.
Hail and well met.
I fucking hate this boss. That shit right there is so like I get the pattern. Damn if this shit ain't annoying.
Hail and well met.
That's really fucking cheap.
Darkness. now lonely?
Finally. Thank God.
So, I have met my end. 'Tis not at all well met and merry.
Huh? This power.
The monster looks at the little girl. It knows that it's over for her. The child cries, shouts, and tries to escape. But the monster is faster. The claws penetrate her flesh, and she collapses with her body broken by pain. Everything will be over soon. But then something happens. A drop of the little girl's blood falls on the old chained book. The world becomes silent. And suddenly, they are not alone anymore.
Hi again, Sleeping Beauty. How are you? Honestly, you don't look too well.
I've been better.
This messenger thing is really messing you up, you know. Not that I dislike seeing you screwed, but only if I'm the cause.
Sweet as always.
Messenger Essence of Pain. Skill tree. Level 10. Cool.
Lady Ellie and I. Another messenger has been defeated by my hand. But there's something that's concerning me. Their destruction is affecting us in a strange way. Somehow, with each one of them that falls, Ergo's seals become weaker and weaker, and my own condition is getting worse.
So, it is as I fear. things are worse than they seem.
What do you mean?
This is just conjecture. What would happen if their energy is not just being dispersed? In this place, when one messenger falls, its power is absorbed by anyone nearby who can be an appropriate vessel. Of course, Ergo, you know you're one of the best. Maybe they are simply fighting each other until just one remains. As a result, that one will have the power of all the messengers. A truly ultimate monster.
So, for a moment, let's consider your conjecture is right. What should we do then? I mean, we can't let them roam free. But if destroying them can also be a problem, what would happen to Ergo if he absorbed the power of the rest?
I don't know. Yet.
I don't understand what the problem is, girls. I don't need anyone else's power. You're concerned about nothing, since I already am the ultimate monster.
In any case, this is just conjecture. Go on with your mission while I talk with Romeo. Even if I'm right, we could find a solution later. Ergo may be a pain in the ass, but I trust him.
I wish I could say the same.
I'm sure you do. More than you want to admit.
Why did you save me when
Why?
I was a child?
Why did you save me when we met? You didn't have to. I hadn't given you any order. I didn't know how.
Actually, it wasn't for you. That guy seemed like an absolute imbecile who didn't know his own place. You were just there.
Classic Ergo. You know, it's funny. At the time, I thought you were the hero of a fairy tale.
Welcome back, Bearer of Calamities. Inform me of the situation.
My lord, another messenger has been destroyed by my hand. But there's something that's concerning me. Their destruction is affecting us in a strange way. Somehow, with each one of them that falls, Ergo's seals become weaker and weaker, and my own condition is getting worse.
None of that is my concern. I have heard some strange theories from Ali and I, but honestly, even if they are true, it changes nothing. Our priority is to prevent the prophecy from being fulfilled, and I trust in your ability to keep the calamity at bay. Now take this and go. You have much to do.
Or hmm.
Are you okay?
This feeling. It's the same as when we were pulled into this place for the first time.
Look around. If this tower is really made of memories, then this land doesn't belong to anyone. But somehow, I'm not calmer for it. Be careful.
Nowhere.
I heard your voice. In the silence. In the void. It is you who has called me? Again. Who am I? I am life.
What is happening? I don't understand what's going on.
Chronos Sand? Wow. Garbage. Guess it don't matter. Let's just go back to it.
Are you okay?
I heard your voice. In the silence. In the void. It is you who has called me? Again. Who am I? I am life.
What is happening? I don't understand what's going on. What was all that about?
Even I can't tell you. Be careful. We are missing something. Anyway, the important thing is that we are on the upper floors. Let's look around here.
Giving away to the upper floors. The last seal. Oh, okay. It's just for both of those. Let's see what the hell that was. Room with the Velez name. Reset skill tree. Okay. My true name is Rubidus. Okay. But I missed some. Life fragment? Hell yeah. That's where we first came in at. Okay.
Hey, baby.
What?
Do you think that I technically count as an audiobook? Do you?
Oh, shut up. Wow.
That was ass.
Hey, baby.
What?
Do you think that I technically count as an audiobook? Do you?
Oh, shut up.
Cool.
Having problems trying to reach the other side of that bridge? I guess you should reactivate the ruin stones to make things easier for you. If you want to do it, you should go back to the entrance of this chamber and go down. It's a little tricky to find the floor, but you should be able to do it. There you'll find something to help you.
Might have to do that next time.
The floor I was talking about is just beneath us. There's no normal way to descend, so I guess you should try being a bit unconventional to go further from here.
Yeah, we'll have to do it next time because I don't see it. And we kind of reached our 2 hours. So. Glad I worked both them bosses though. Oh, that floor. Okay, well, we'll do it next time. All right. Appreciate y'all watching. I'll let y'all later. See y'all tomorrow with more Pandora's Tower. Take care.